Hey, it's Jared with the Rutherford Group, and I'm back with Jen Martinez. We have some additional questions that I think you might want to know. The next one I have is, what if someone loses their job before closing? What happens?
Don't do that, first and foremost. But what happens? So if you've lost your job, we can always pivot, right? So I've lost my job. I just had a client who lost their job and immediately went out, interviewed, and was able to get an offer. So you don't technically have to have secured the job, meaning like secured as in started the job, potentially, depending on what loan product. But if you've lost your job, the first thing to do is call me, right? Make sure that we're aware, we're on the same page. Communicate, right? It's a marriage, right? We need to have a conversation. We need to constantly communicate. So when you've lost your job, let's pivot. Right? It doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to close. It just means that we need to pivot. We need to put things on hold for 2 seconds and then figure out what it is that we're going to do to move forward.
Does it need to be in the same line of work?
It usually should be in the same line of work.
Okay.
So that's definitely, we want to stay there. Also, you don't want to switch from W-2 to 1099, 1099 back to W-2. 1099 is somebody who is self-employed. And so if you're switching from W-2 to 1099, that's going to immediately halt us. Like, we're not going to be able to do a loan, or it's going to have to get super creative. So it's not that we can't do it, it just means that we're now going to have to get super creative to get that financing completed for you.
Gotcha. And another question that comes up often is, what if the house doesn't appraise for the purchase price?
So then we're negotiating, right? Like, Jared, you and your team were absolutely phenomenal. I've worked with you guys for years now. Love seeing what you guys do for your clients and the deals that you guys get. So plug in here for the Rutherford Group. You guys need to call them. But we're going to negotiate at that point, right? So if there's a $20,000 gap, sometimes the seller's coming down, sometimes we're meeting in the middle. I always say a good real estate transaction, if everybody's unhappy, it's a good deal, right? So if the buyer's giving and the seller's giving and we're meeting in the middle. Does it mean, again, that it's a dead deal? It just means that we've got to go back to renegotiating at that point in time.
Excellent. And that's where we come in and we can help.
Yep. So, and let's just do one more, for instance. Let's say that the house, the purchase price is $400,000 and the appraisal comes in at $380,000. We've got a $20,000 gap. Right? So let's say that you're going to come to the table with that additional $10,000 if you guys meet in the middle. So it's not a percentage of the down payment, which a lot of people think that it's a percentage. So I bought it at $400,000 and I'm doing 20% down. So I only need to bring 20% more. If you're paying, or if you're meeting in the middle, say it's $380,000 and they come down $10,000 and you go up $10,000, you're not bringing a percentage, you're bringing that full $10,000. Again, it's just a conversation, making sure that you're in constant communication with us so we can walk you through this transaction.
Excellent.